All right, you guys, it is 12 o'clock on the button. We are going to get started. My name is Katie. Thank you so much for joining me today for another episode of Unfold Digital. I'm really happy to be here. We've got a nice new space, so check it out. And we're going to do a nice, well-rounded practice today. Some seated poses, some standing poses, a little bit of breath work, and a meditation at the end. And as always, we will be sending through a recording of this video. If anybody's not receiving those recordings, check your spam or email us directly, and we'll just kind of try to figure that out on our end. All right? Okay. Let's get started. All right, so start by taking a seat and sit well. And I'd like you to sit all the way back into the chair so that the soles of the feet are resting on the floor. Okay, and just place the hands into the lap or on top of your desk, anywhere that's comfortable, and close your eyes. Okay, and begin by taking a few deep, full breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. And we'll start the practice by just observing the way that your body feels right now. How do you feel today in your body, in your mind, in your heart? And let's take a few moments and observe. If there's no right or wrong, try to let go of any judgment. And just be open to the present moment. Okay, and let go of any tension in the forehead and the eyes and in the mouth. Separate the top and the bottom rows of your teeth. And we'll just start by silently counting out our breath. I'm going to use the counting tool to help to lengthen and deepen the breath. So relax the shoulders, relax the abdomen. And if it's comfortable for you to move the breath in and out of the nose, do that. If you're congested in any way, breathing in and out of the mouth is fine. And so just start to take that breath in through the nose, and you'll silently count to yourself. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Continue for a few more rounds. And if you need to change the pace of that counting to make it either a little shorter or a little longer of a breath, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. And the idea is to continue this slow, smooth breath throughout your practice. It's also a good way to re-anchor yourself to the practice if you find your mind wandering or if you notice any distraction. All right, so from here, at the end of the next exhalation, open up your eyes, let your arms relax, and we'll start with some shoulder rolls. You can link these movements to the breath. And so inhale, and exhale, roll them back and down. You can even keep up with that counting. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, roll them back. 2, 3, 4. Couple more. Big, slow, deliberate movements. You can sense those shoulder blades slide up the back as you move the shoulders up, and then slide down the back as you move the shoulders down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale, And exhale. Good. Okay, we'll move into our happy spine sequence next. So reach those arms straight up and interlace them behind your head. With the next inhalation, lean back, look up, lift up through the chest, lift the chin. We're moving the spine into extension. And with your next exhale, around the spine, chin to chest, bring a little tone to your belly. And again, inhale, lift up through the chest, lift the chin, open up through those collarbones, and exhale to round. Okay, one more, inhale. And exhale. Okay, inhale, come on up to neutral, reach those arms straight up, interlace the palms, press the heels of the hands high. With your next exhale, take it up and over to the right for our seated moon stretch. We'll pause here for a couple of breaths. Maybe take the gaze to the left a little bit, look up towards that elbow, and feel a nice long stretch through the whole left side of the body, the left side of the rib cage. Let's do one more breath here. Okay, then inhale, come back up to center, and we'll go the other way. Exhale up and over to the left. Take the gaze up to the right a little bit. Keep pressing the palms away from you. Keep the belly strong and feel that nice, long, lengthening sensation through the right side of your waist. One more breath. Okay, inhale back up to center, and we'll do our twist next. Let's do cactus arms. Start with the in breath, and exhale, twist to your right. Make a little cactus shape with the arms. Take the gaze towards your right elbow. And inhale back up, lift the chin, lift the chest, and exhale, pull the other way. Okay. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Keep your belly strong, keep the chest lifted, and inhale up. And exhale, twist. And inhale up and pause. Take a big breath in, and exhale, just let it go. Good. Let's come on up to standing. You can move your chair out of the way. You can also use the back edge of the chair. We'll scooch the chair out of the way. Okay, and from here, we're going to work on our dynamic desk dog. We're going to move between desk dog and plank. So place the hands right up at the edge of the table and step your feet back a little bit and keep the knees nice and soft. Okay, and we'll work with the inhale and the exhale here between movements. So inhale, shift those shoulders forward, come up onto the toes so you lift the heels up. And as you exhale, bend the knees generously, send the hips back, and lower the chest down towards the floor. And again, inhale forward, and exhale back, desk dog. Okay, one more, inhale forward, and exhale, take it back. We're gonna hold desk dog here for a couple of breaths, and we're gonna do a little jaw stretch. So open up your mouth as wide as you can, stretch out the jaw, kind of like you're at the dentist, and then let it go. One more like that. Big breath in, open wide. And exhale, relax the jaw, let it go. One more breath here in desk dog. Arms are strong and straight. Belly is strong. All right, and then look forward and step forward. Let's come into mountain pose, open up the palms to face forward, roll those shoulders back and down, lift up through the chest, close the eyes and breathe. Just let those shoulders relax down away from the ears. One more breath. Good. All right, open up your eyes, place the hands onto the table. We're moving into side angle. Okay, so start with your feet legs about 10 or so inches away from your desk, and let's step that left foot back first. So nice long stance. I'm gonna bend into my right leg and straighten my back leg. My toes are turned in a little bit, and my right forearm comes right onto the table. We're gonna move dynamically with this left arm. So inhale, lift that arm up, and exhale, take it back down. Squeeze the back leg, draw the navel in towards the spine. And again, inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Good. Place that left hand on the hip. I'm gonna come into triangle. Straighten your right leg, and you can either place your right hand onto the table or slide it forward any amount. So you can get pretty low. My forearm's all the way on the table if you've got that flexibility. Keep the belly strong here and take that left arm straight up. Right, engage your leg muscles, push your right hand down, look up at that top hand, and we'll hold here for 3. 2. Last breath. Good. Lower that hand down, bend back into your front knee, face your table or your desk, and step forward. We'll do the second side. Okay, step your right foot back this time. Nice long stance. Bend into the front knee. Straighten your back leg. Can pivot that back toe a little bit and bring the forearm onto your table or desk. Right hand goes alongside the body and we'll move with the breath here. Inhale, right arm goes up. And exhale, lower it back down. And again, inhale up. Big long line from the fingertips to that back heel, and exhale down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Desk triangle is next. Hand to the hip. Straighten that front leg and slide your left arm forward any amount. You can stay pretty lifted or you can go all the way down onto the forearm. Engage your leg muscles. Press that top right hip back and take your right arm straight up in space and look up at your thumb. Stretch your arms apart, push your feet down, draw the navel towards the spine, and we'll hold here for 3 breaths. Breathe. And breathe. And breathe. All right, hand back to the hip, bend into that front knee, and step forward into mountain pose. Open the palms to face forward, lift up through the chest, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Okay, next up is Warrior One. Let's step the right foot back first this time. Plant the foot onto the floor. Keep a nice, generous, deep bend in the knee. Knee is over the ankle. This time we're working to square the hips towards your desk. Engage that back leg and draw the navel towards the spine. Let's take your arms up any amount. All right, and we're gonna work with eagle arms here, challenge the balance a little bit. So take that right arm and wrap it underneath your left. You can either wrap up your elbows and your wrist joints like this, or give yourself a big hug. Either is fine. Keep the belly strong, the chest lifted. We'll do 2 more breaths here. Breathe. And breathe. Good. Unwind those arms. Take a big breath in, reach the arms up. All right, I'm gonna straighten that front leg and move into desk pyramid. So fingertips come down to the table. Think about drawing that left hip back in space a little bit so the pelvis is nice and square, and start to lower the chest down any amount. You can stay here. You can go a little bit further onto the forearms, or you can stack your forearms and rest the forehead on the hands. Let's hold here for 2 more breaths. Breathe. And breathe. Last one. Okay, inhale, lift up your chest, bend into that front knee, hold the table for support, and step forward. We'll do the second side. Take a big step back with your left foot. Pivot the back foot a little bit. Keep a bend in the front knee, knees over the ankle. And then square those hips to face the table as best you can. You should feel a nice stretch to the front of the left hip. All right, inhale, take those arms up, and then option to add those same eagle arms on this side. So left arm underneath the right this time, wind them up, or give yourself that big hug. Work with your breathing here. Nice strong back leg. And as you inhale, you'll feel the back part of your rib cage start to kind of expand and fill out because we're closing off the front part with our arms. 1 more breath. Good. Okay, unwind those arms, take a big breath in. Straighten your front leg for desk pyramid. Fingertips come down onto the table. Square your hips as best you can. Think about drawing that front right hip back and lower down any amount. Hands to table. Maybe come onto the forearms, or maybe stack the hands and rest the forehead on the palms. Breathe. Breathe. Last breath. Good. Inhale, lift up your chest, bend into that front knee, and step forward. Take a big breath in, reach those arms up, look up, and exhale, lower the hands back down by your sides. Let's do one more desk dog, a nice even symmetrical pose. Hands to the table, step back generously, bend the knees. Okay, reach the crown of the head forward, send your hips back and lower your chest down towards the floor. Big deep breaths here. Right, each time you inhale, straighten your arms more. Make the spine longer, and each time you exhale, bring a little more tone to the belly, and maybe start to straighten your legs a little bit more. It doesn't need to be a lot. And sometimes just a fraction of an inch can make a big difference in the way we feel in a pose. Last breath. Good. Okay, gaze forward and step forward. Reach those arms up, take a big breath in, look up, and exhale, lower the arms back down by your sides into mountain pose. Close your eyes, take a breath. Good. Open up your eyes, take a seat, grab your chair, face the table. All right. Nice, steady seat. You can place the hands into the lap or onto the table. Sit up nice and tall, feet are grounded, hips in the chair, shoulders over the hips, and move the ears so that they are over your shoulders. Okay, and close your eyes. And just find a nice, smooth, gentle breath. Same way we've been breathing, a little longer and a little deeper than your regular breath. Let go of any tension in the forehead or the eyelids. Separate the top and the bottom rows of your teeth. Shoulders are relaxed. And begin to connect to a feeling of gratitude from the inside. And we have so much to be grateful for our bodies, for being able to move and experience this yoga practice in the way that we do. And gratitude for our breath. The breath keeps on coming. We don't have to think about it. It's this little built-in de-stressing tool. And just by breathing, we can calm the mind. And each breath is a new beginning. It's a fresh start. Such a simple thing, but it's so powerful. Take a few more breaths, just soaking in that appreciation and gratitude for the breath. And then lastly, gratitude for your mind, your ability to think, to be creative, to make decisions, to learn, to communicate. Our brain is so amazing. Right, so connect to that feeling of gratitude for the inside, just for your thoughts, right? Even the ones that might be stressful or a little bit uncomfortable. The whole spectrum of our human experience can practice being grateful for and just settling into the present moment. And each time you inhale, just imagine that sense of gratitude and love and appreciation moving into your whole body. filling up every cell, all the little nooks and crannies, all the spaces. And with each exhale, just exhale out anything that isn't serving you right now, anything negative, any sort of tension. And we'll just continue with that for a few more breaths. You can even silently say to yourself, inhaling, I am grateful. And exhaling, I am at peace. And inhaling, I am grateful. And exhaling, I am at peace. Take a few more breaths and enjoy this peaceful state you've created. All right, and then let's slowly lower the chest down, lower the chin down towards the chest, or just slowly open up those eyes, bring your attention back into the space. With your next inhalation, reach your arms up, take a big breath in, hold it up at the top, and exhale out of the mouth. And do that again. Big breath in, inhale, and let it go. Good. All right, thank you so much for joining me today for today's Unfold Digital. So great to see you guys. We really appreciate you taking time out of your day to do something good for your mind and your body. And we'll see you guys next time. All right, have an excellent day. Namaste.